Wait a minute, you put them on Facebook. Don't be a jerk, man. Don't be a jerk. Don't put those pictures up. Don't tag me, man. I was drunk. Don't tag me. My parents are going to see that, man. What? You're supposed to be my friend. Brad, listen. I was stoned, man. I was high.
Hoop loud, you.
You decide your college experience. College experience is based on the individual. It's not based on what you've seen off TV. It's not based on what your older brother did when he went to college. It's not based on that. It's funny to me when people want to talk about the college experience, but they just leave out things. They leave out, what about the college experience as it relates to the person that got addicted to alcohol, and so they're struggling with alcoholism? They tell you about the parties in the movies. They tell you about that, but they don't talk to you about academic eligibility. They don't talk about that. That's not cool, right? They don't tell you about the loss of scholarships. They don't tell you about you having to pack up and leave school because you got kicked out because you were trying to have the college experience. They don't tell you about the trade-offs of that kind of stuff. They don't tell you about you were supposed to take 4 years to graduate, but now you're taking 7 years to graduate because you've been piddling around and not taking care of your business because you were so busy having the college experience. You think they're going to give you that 4-year rate for 7 years? No, you're going to pay 3 extra years of tuition. You think your coach is going to pay for 3 extra years for you to figure out that you're supposed to be here to graduate? Or is your coach going to be like, you know what? You're done playing for me, player. It's all on you. And if you're ever in college and you feel like, but everyone's doing it, Bill, then that means you're hanging around the wrong people because everyone's not doing that. The name of the game is to make sure you get what you need to get while you're there, meaning your education, your athletics taken care of. So picture this for me before I let you go. You got your brand new bike. Brand new bike for Christmas. You just riding around the neighborhood. You love your bike. Your bike fits you like a glove. Got your favorite colors. You may even have pegs on that thing. You may have some dice on the tire caps. You balling. The wind is going through your hair. You riding your bike, and then somebody stop you. Somebody a lot bigger than you. And they say, hey, let me ride your bike. And you say, my mama said nobody can ride my bike. My mama said nobody can ride my bike. Sorry. Take off. Turn that corner like you mean it. Me? I'm your mama that said that can't nobody ride your bike. So if you need anyone to blame it on, make sure you blame me. Much like you want to blame it on your mom of why you can't just tell this dude, listen, you can't ride my bike. I want you to use me. The college experience is based on what you like. What do you enjoy? My college experience is probably going to look different than your college experience. For one, I've never tasted alcohol. I've never done any kind of drugs. I've never even went to a college party. Not because I think all of those things are necessarily bad, but because they just don't fit me. I don't enjoy those kinds of things. I can look at those things and tell you I don't enjoy it. I don't. Look, I have a thing about, I like to remember what happened. This whole deal of, hey man, we got wasted. Do you remember what you did? No, that's not cool to me. That's not cool to me at all. I want to know what happened. So I don't drink alcohol, okay? I know how I'm going to react to going to a party. I don't like really social events like that. I'm a more a one-on-one, 1-on-3, smaller group setting type person. And lastly, as far as any kind of drugs, I'm not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize my play, jeopardize my time in college. I'm not going to do that. That's just crazy. I'm not going to do that. My college experience didn't have anything to do with drugs, alcohol, sex, women. Had nothing to do with parties. Had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with, okay, my redshirt year, we played a lot of video games. It was about video games and naps. That's it. In my senior year, all we did was fish. All we did was fish. As soon as I got a moment, after practice, I'm headed to the fish creek. I love fishing. I didn't say I was good at it, but I love fishing. So if it wasn't cooking fish, cleaning fish, scaling fish, gutting fish, if it wasn't that, basketball in school, we wasn't about that. So what does it look like for you? What are you into? You a Pokemon Go guy or a Pokemon Go girl? You like theater? You like the arts? Do you like social events? Do you like going out and partying? Listen, I don't want this to get misconstrued. I'm not trying to tell you that going out to parties is bad. I'm not trying to even tell you that having a sip of alcohol is bad. Being underage and drinking alcohol is bad. But I'm not trying to tell you 21 years old that you shouldn't drink alcohol. That's not what I'm trying to tell you. In this video, if you don't get anything else, get this, that everybody's college experience is different. I don't want you to be pressured on thinking that your college experience has to be like everybody else's. So again, this video is not to tell you that you shouldn't have fun in college. It's not to tell you you shouldn't have a social life in college. It's not even trying to tell you that you shouldn't go out and enjoy yourself in college. No one's saying that. But what I am saying is, don't ever let someone pressure you to do anything in college based on the college experience of what was seen on TV.